everybody? This is Dylan Walker. Um, but let me get to this right quick. I'll try to keep it short. Try not to make it too long and boring, and try not to make it too long and drag. But as I was thinking to myself earlier today, even though I missed out on the Christmas parade in another county, which sucks, which really made me sad, which I hate that, which I really wish I was able to know a little bit more ahead of time on schedule so I could be there. But I'd say more likely the first squadron that probably got there first, got out the door, knew what they all needed to do, and be out there and off to where they got to be early so they can get ready to line up and do the whole show. But I'll be helping out with one here locally next week, so that'll be fun. Um, Another thing, I'm gonna be working on bringing some stuff that I'm gonna be working on some new stuff. So there's this video that I found, like I come across just randomly. It came in my feed long ago. I think it was last year. But it was this video of this guy driving around in his car with a Longhorn, and I thought about doing something with that video and adding a little touch to my characters in it and making some funny skits with it. Since I've got 35 gigs of open space on my phone, I thought about taking my time to screen record stuff and make some funny videos. And figure I'd do that. Kermit roast objects with Kermit roast objects like stop signs or something, or even Big Mouth Johnny. Me and Jenny had that idea. Still have that idea, which is sitting in the back burner, but we will run it and we will cook that up. Um, since I've been working on clearing out my Snapchat, my storage on my phone, so I can have a little bit of space to make these bigger videos and make these fun videos. And my sole purpose is to continue to do what I've been saying: the entertaining, the funny videos, the all the shorts, all the goofy, funny, cringy thing, all the funny, cringy, stupid things that I've been doing for the past almost 6 years. 6 years. So I'm very proud of that. And I also want to say thank you to everybody that has had my back. I'm grateful, I'm appreciative, and there's so many people that support and stand behind me. So I am very grateful for that. And I will still use my platform in the right way, call things out, use my voice, use my opinion, and still, call out the things that are truthful and call out how I see it. And even if people want to call me and like try to paint me as a bad guy because I called out a situation elsewhere, and then as soon as I spoke up on that, and just that one friend just left unfollowed me on both my platforms. I thought we were cool. One day we're cool, next minute we're not. Uh, well, like I said, it just left me with some answers. I mean, if it has something to do with me calling out a certain another individual that they support, because I see through the mask of that other individual that was trying to be somebody that they're not, and they didn't completely fit in when they went up and did something completely stupid, and it went against like just the way of where I support and where I go. Uh, and I get it. Being part of that base, we go over and support other people, and we have each other's back. That's what Creek Squad does. We go out and support other creators, and be a family, look out for one another, and have each other's backs. That's how that works. Um, and like I said, I'm very proud of being there. I've been there since like 2017, November, December, somewhere later in those months, and then started getting into the music that the man did in 2018, and that's when I started using the RHEC, and then later on, I don't remember how many years before I started using the whole Creek Squad thing, but I just rep proudly, and I'm proud of being part of that. That man is a big inspiration to me, and he's a lot of the reason for my comedy. He's a lot of reason just for my mindset and frame and my open thinking state that I am. So I'm very proud of that, and I'm very happy about that. Um, so I am just very happy and very prideful. And I'm just grateful for all the people that have backed me up in the last 2 days of all the stuff I've been calling out, going through, and just noticing I'm just observing, calling out stuff with my own eyes, and just doing my thing. and because I pretty much said all I need to say on all that, and I want to go ahead and get back to the content that I was making was fun, that was fun, exciting, and cool. And I want to continue to use my platform in the right way. Call out things, observe things, share my topic streams, make my funny content, uh, just do the randomness that I've always been. That's my point. And I do have other stuff going on the gaming channel, and it is going to be fun to see because right now it's still wrestling stuff. I know I mentioned funny, cringy, stupid things gaming edition. That's the struggle because I have to go through a lot of the other clips that I haven't like looked at to post in there. I have the first funny, cringy, stupid things gaming edition, number one, which is probably almost 2 years old. Um, but I'm looking into different stuff and everything. And yes, this would probably be the fourth take on this. But I wanted to at least just get it right, get what I needed to say, not be so brain fog, not overthink nothing, be right on top of what I'm trying to say, try not to be distracted by what my chat says, and just and still say my hellos and say hey to everybody and just get what I'm trying to say out and then go on. And that's it. Nothing else to it. Except I appreciate all the love and the support everybody has been giving me and helping me. It means a lot, and I will continue to keep doing my thing. So, I just sometimes, yes, I stay stuck on things, and I do stay like obsessed at times because it just, I'm just trying to figure out unanswered things that just, I feel like that are left unanswered, and I'm always trying to find the answer to them. And does it drive my brain crazy and drive me nuts? Yes. All honesty, yes. But it's who I am, and it's how I'm always going to be. Truthful, open, and it's me. And I always have the best interest in for everybody. Try to have the best intentions and always try to do the right thing and call it out and stand on my morals, my beliefs, and my values. Basically, what I'm talking about is what I was born and raised on, and not let somebody else's deception change or divide me into believing what they're saying when I know wholeheartedly on myself I'm calling out the right thing, or I wouldn't be getting the support that I got from people. And I am very appreciative of that. And I will not stop, I will not stop, I will never stop showing support, and I will never stop, just sharing the love and trying to be there for every channel that I support, either YouTube, TikTok, or even Instagram. I'm always trying to be there, and I'm always just, holding my end up, using my words and using my voice. And just hang out, be cordial, be cool, fucking laugh, smile, you know, and have a good time. That's all I care. It makes me happy. And I love everybody that's got my best interest, and I know everybody wants me to do really well. So, I'm not on drugs. I'm not Jeffrey Dahmer. Like I said, if I was ever on drugs, no, I still think that if there's people that that are the right mind and they know what they did was wrong and they're actually able to like try to fight it and willing to get help, they'll get help and get their life right and fight that addiction. And then there's just some people that just don't want help. And like I said, the whole thing about people wanting to run around saying I'm on drugs, go ahead, keep running around with it. But at the end of the day, I'm high on life, and that's just like the happy, hyper energy that I have. That's natural. So have fun with that. Have fun. And yeah, technically, certain things I do think about does bother me, and does it hurt? Yes. I sometimes just try to find the answer. And yeah, you know what? You ain't always gonna find the answer at things. And yeah, not everybody on the internet wants to be your friend either. It's just the way the world is. Just the way that whole world is, man. But at the end of the day, you get these lessons that come your way. You have to learn from them, and you have to grow. And able to get better and take and learn the way that the world is trying to teach you when it throws it at you. Especially the chaos that comes at you, like a missile coming at you at like Mach speeds. And I'm I'm just I'm just, thankful for everything and thankful for how far I got. And I got content coming. I just got to work on it. Because that whole Kermit, the whole Kermit and Big Mouth Johnny thing, like the roasting of the objects, it's been a hard one to do. It's been a very hard one. Because I have no idea what kind of funny roast or comebacks I can come up with like the objects I'm gonna roast. So, yeah, I don't know. And I still got the next moment with me and the boys. I've been a little lazy on that one. Plus, I was probably wanting to save a little bit more time to add more clips, make it a little bit longer instead of them just being like 2, 3, 4 minutes. I was like, I probably wanted like maybe like maybe 7 to 8 minute one video. So, yeah. So, I hope everybody had a good weekend, and keep doing your thing. And one more thing. I wish there was a way I can help this community out here that I'm in, this community, this small town and shit. I'd like to be able to try to help, like, stop a lot of the chaos that's unfolding here, That's one thing that bothers me. That's the biggest thing that bothers me more than anything else online. Like, this bothers me a lot. And I don't know where to take the step to fix it, to fix my community or better it. Like, I have no idea. I mean, yeah, taking a step, being a volunteer firefighter. Yeah, I'm very proud of taking that action. You know what? I'll smile very proudly and not be ashamed of it. Because it's who I am and that's what I'm about. I'm always going to have a bright smile on my face and show that love for people that need it. And I'm here to help. And I'm here to make a change and make this place much safer and better. I just wish I knew how to fight all the chaos. Like, I wish I knew a way to, like, help. I mean, knowing I'm a fireman and shit, I'm gonna be, definitely going hand in hand with the police around here and stuff, especially with all the other members we got. So it's a team effort, and we're all gonna be working together. Yeah, I don't know what else to exactly say except thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I got this right, and I explained this better. I feel a little bit better. I'm going to be done with it and go on. So, enough is enough. And instead of letting my mind be clouded and be overwhelmed with thoughts and confused, I did it better this time. I feel that I did. Guys, I hope everybody liked this one and understood what I did and got it right and made it correct. Corrected myself and made it better. So, yes. If anything, I'm going to shut her down. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Please, everybody, be good. Look out for one another. And continue to be inspired and laughing and cracking of my goofiness as I continue to make content on here. And have my topic streams and talk about ideas and maybe a little bit of conspiracies or just my own outside the box ideas. So, if anything, I'll see you guys in the next one. Even if my outside the box logic is sometimes all over the place, but understand, I'm using my head and expressing the way I see fit. Dylan Walker out.